This is the state of Pennsylvania as interpreted by the Norfolk Southern Railroad. The lines in red are NS lines, while the lines in purple are interchange partners. This is also the state of Pennsylvania as interpreted by the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, or commonly called PennDOT. As you can see, I've quartered it out to give you my interpretation of northeastern Pennsylvania. Moving in closer, I've included some of southeastern Pennsylvania, most specifically Allentown, Bethlehem, Phillipsburg, New Jersey, and almost to Reading. This is the geographical area that I'm referencing in this series of the history of railroading in northeastern Pennsylvania. This tangled mess is the city of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, my hometown and original rail fanning stomping ground. Pittston City and some of the mini coal breakers are also included, as they're all located in Luzerne County. Those colored lines are rail lines, at least most of them. The bad news is that most of it's gone today, but the good news is that I'm here to help you make sense of the whole thing. We're now at Hudson, Pennsylvania, which is the site of the old Delaware and Hudson's aptly named Hudson Yard. It's 2025, and from where we're standing, this is what things looked like 50 years ago. For many years, the Hudson Yard was the D&H's southbound endpoint. All that changed in 1976 when it moved to Sunbury, Pennsylvania. Still, the Delaware and Hudson pushed even further south via trackage rights over the newly formed Conrail to Harrisburg and Enola, all the way to Alexandria, Virginia, and the site of the former Potomac Yard. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Back to Hudson. Just behind us a little ways is milepost HA 686, which is about where the Wilkes-Barre Connecting Railroad began. It was incorporated at the end of 1912 and construction began in 1913. It was formed for the joint benefit of the Delaware and Hudson and the Pennsylvania Railroad. The entire line of almost 7 miles was completed and placed in operation on March 29, 1915. Outside of the Wilkes-Barre Connecting Railroad itself, little is left of the original Delaware and Hudson today, but today's NS still calls it the NS-D&H, and the main line stays hot, even in the bitter cold of winter.
track authority 3055 3055 TNS 102310 203 south SUTH at Kingston. Check box number 2. Proceeds from CP 699 to CP 714 714. Running track. Track 3055 3055. One box, that's 2.
A little ways down the line, the Wilkes-Barre Connecting Railroad crosses over the Susquehanna River, and if you notice that solitary rock at the bottom of the screen, while I can't say for certain, I do believe that rock is actually the remains of a bridge pier from the original Wilkes-Barre and Eastern Bridge at that site. What I can say for certain is that the rusty steel overhead is what little remains of the Lackawanna and Wyoming Valley Laurel line that ended passenger service in 1952 and freight service in 1976. And as a little bonus on the bridge, a train. And this one has a rare white-faced Dash 9 leading this Norfolk Southern Train 14R.
Switches 3382 with the box 2. No longer proceeding CP 714, CP 699 on the main. Limits clear 323. 323 in the PM by Carling, over.